a chat box for me. Guys, I want to know that you are excited. I want to know that you are grateful. Guys, I want you to put in the chat box one thing that you are grateful for. One thing that you are grateful for. Yeah, I want. Is it the food in your fridge? Is it the roof over your head? Is it the clothes that you're wearing? Is it the job that you have? Is it the family that you have? Gift of life. That's it. Life, guys. Yes, grateful for life and good health. Good. Grateful for God in my life. Absolutely fantastic, guys. You see, one thing that I try and practice every day is to wake up and just say thank you to God. Thank you to God for another day. Thank you to God for the breath in my lungs. You know, you see this academy where it just makes you feel so alive. You know, when you wake up and you know that you're either going to make some money or help somebody, it just makes you feel so alive. And I want you, no matter what you're going through, like this is morning motivation. So I want you guys to know, no matter what you're going through in life, if you can always find something to be grateful for, you will get through, you will be okay. So this morning, I'm not going to take too much of your time, but I want to say thank you to every single person who is live with me this morning. If you look through the participants list and you see that some of your team members are not live, I want you to call them. I want you to message them right now and tell them that we are live, we are doing morning motivation, and why are they missing? Why are they missing? You know, success is about showing up. When you show up, then you can get the knowledge and get the information that will allow you to go to another level. So if you see in the participants list that some of your friends, your team members are not here right now, I want you to call them, I want you to message them, I want you to quickly wake them up if you need to, because I'm about to drop, hopefully, and share something with you that will hopefully help you to progress to the next level. You see, every day you must be growing. Every day you must become a better version of yourself. They say if you're not growing, you are dying. Yeah, that's the reality. If you are not growing, you are dying. And every day that you wake up, you have another opportunity to go again. You have another opportunity to learn something new. You have another opportunity to give it your best. You know, whatever happened yesterday is in the past. You know, yesterday is yesterday. Today is a new day, and you get to look forward to the future. So, guys, I'm just going to share a few words with you, a few words with you this morning, just to really motivate you and help you to really understand that this life, it can truly be whatever you want it to be. You know, it can truly be whatever you want it to be if you decide. It's all about making a decision. You guys decided to be on this call this morning. You know, if you make the right decisions, you will get the right results, you know, but if you make the wrong decisions, you're not going to get the results that you want, right? So the fact that you were here this morning, like, well done. That tells me that you guys are ready to level up, not just financially, but also mentally as well. Okay, so like I said, I'm not going to keep you for too long this morning, but what I am going to talk about today is something called time-based goals. Okay, so time-based goals, as you all know, we're traders. Some of us will become 6-figure, 7-figure, 8-figure traders, right? And we all know about time-based trading, where, you know, we make money in minutes. That's the reason why we're here. However, today I want to talk about time-based goals. And I'm going to give you a kind of an example of what I mean by that, right? So the other day I was in a car park. I just finished shopping and I entered my car, and, you know, I entered a car park that didn't have any time limit. So guys, for those of you who drive, you will know that sometimes, you know, there's car parks where you only have like maybe 2 hours or 3 hours that you can park there, and then you have to come out, right? And there's other car parks where you can just park there for the whole day. There's no time limit, there's nothing. So when I was sitting in my car, the car park that I had entered was the car park where there was no time limit. I could literally spend the whole day there. I could literally spend the whole week there if I wanted to in my car, and I wouldn't get a ticket, I wouldn't be fined, I wouldn't be told, oh, you've overstayed, you know, the amount of time you need to stay there. So when I was there now, I was just like wasting time. Like, I was literally like, just sat in my car, got back in my car, and I was like, oh, should I go into another shop? Oh, you know, is there anything else I need to do? And then I just sat in my car, looking through some of the WhatsApp messages, going on Instagram, and I was literally just chilling. I was like relaxing. And then it just came to me, like, if this was a timed car park, I wouldn't be behaving like this. I would be in and out. I would be like, okay, cool. The moment I leave my car, I know exactly what I'm going to do. The moment I leave the car, I've got maybe 20 minutes to go to this shop, 20 minutes to go to that shop, 20 minutes to go to that shop before my time is up. So when I was kind of sitting, I just realized this is kind of how life is. if you don't put a time to your goals, if you don't put a time to the things that you want to do, then you will literally waste time. Like you will literally come into an opportunity like this and just be like, oh, well, you know, maybe I'll make £10 today, maybe I'll make 1,000 tomorrow, I don't know, you know. But when you put a time to your goal, then you move with purpose, then you move with intention, then there's a reason why you are doing what you're doing. When you wake up, you know exactly what you are about to do, right? So I just wanted to kind of just apply that principle to what, you know, to this morning's motivation. You know, when we look at how to set a SMART goal, yeah, I know Kavita covered this the other day. You know, when you set a goal, it has to be specific, measurable, attainable, realistic, and time bound. The T in the SMART is the most important thing, because if you set a goal that doesn't have a time limit to it, then that goal will never be achieved. That's the honest truth, because they say that a goal is just a dream without a deadline. A goal remains a dream if there is no deadline. Have you ever met people that say, oh, one day I will, you know, one day I will do this, one day I will do that, you know, one day I hope to make $1 billion, I hope to make $1 million. I hope. Your hoping is not gonna do anything. Your hoping is going to cause you to waste time, because you don't have anything that you're working towards. But when you put a time to it, when you put a deadline to it, then you know you're serious. So it's just like, if the moment I enter the car park and I know I've only got 1 hour, I move with intention, I move with purpose, I move with speed, because I'm not trying to get a fine, I'm not trying to get a ticket, I'm not trying to overstay my time to deal with those penalties. But when there is no time, I enter the car park, like I said, and I just relax. I can stroll. I find myself doing things that are like a distractions. You know, I was meant to go into one shop. I'm like, oh, let me just go into another shop, a distraction. You see, so when you don't put a deadline to your goals, you will easily get distracted. When you don't put a deadline to your goal, then you won't move with intent. You know, when some of you have entered this academy and you have no goal, like if I say to you, how much do you want to make today? Oh, I don't know. How much do you want to make in the 7 days from now? Oh, I don't know. How much do you want to make, you know, in the next 6 months? I don't know. Like even when we speak to you guys before you join the academy, we're like, how much do you want to make this year? I don't know. And when you don't know, that means then like you're just like a zombie walking around with no direction. You see, goals give you clarity, goals give you direction. Goals tell you what you need to do next. When you guys are joining the academy, you're like, oh, I don't know what the next steps are. Your goal will dictate what the next steps are. Yeah, your goals will dictate what the next step are. So I want us to do a very quick exercise, just based on what I've said, okay? Based on the analogy that I've given about having a time-based goal and the importance of it. We're gonna set a time-based goal right now. Because it's one thing to receive the information, it's another thing to then be practical with the information that you've received. Because you can't just hear the information, you have to be ready to take action upon hearing the information. And I hope that's what you guys have been doing for the motivation Mondays that we've, motivation days, so mornings that we've been having. You must take action on what you're hearing, all right? So I've spoken about time-based goals. When you set a SMART goal, it has to be time-based. It has to have a time by when you are going to achieve this thing. And you hear it in the academy all the time. I'm so happy and grateful now that I'm Chairman 10 by June 2021, whatever, yeah? I'm so happy and grateful now that, yeah, after that, what follows that? You guys need to have a goal that follows that. So in this academy, there's many things for you to set goals against. Yeah, there's many ways for us to make money in this academy. There's many things that you can come into this academy and make into a goal. Now, one of them, obviously, for those who are here to trade and to make money trading, you know, how much money do you want to make in the month of May? Because we're soon finishing the month of April, right? So we set a goal ahead of time. So how much money do you want to make in a month of May? I want you guys to write this down now, okay? Not now, but as in not now, but yeah, now, okay? So I want you to write it down. How much money do you want to make in the month of May? Now, this might be the first time you're actually having this conversation with yourself. And that's probably why you're not getting results, or you're not getting results consistently. Because the thing is, when you set a goal in advance, right? And I'm not talking about 12 years from now. No, we're talking about just 30 days from now. This is advanced, right? If you set a goal in advance, you're then able to work backwards to then determine what you need to do today. 20K, come on, JD. Fantastic. So you are able to then work back to what you need to start doing today. So if I say I want to make 20K in the month of May, I would divide up the trading days against the obviously the days in the month. And then I would be able to work out how much, let me even do that now, how much I would need to make daily, right? So guys, this is what I want you to do. You know, everybody get your calculator out. The figure that you have down, how much you want to make in your trading account next month, right? So JD said 20K. And then we divide that by 5, 10, we divide that by 20 days. No, 5, 10, 15, 20, yeah, 20 days. So JD needs to make £1,000 a day. Come on. JD needs to make £1,000 a day. Is that possible? Of course. JD's already making more than that. Jeez. You see? So when you get specific about your goal, then you know what you need to do. And so when JD wakes up, let's say the 1st of May comes, JD already knows what the goal is. So he doesn't enter May thinking, what should I do this month? No, he enters May ready to hit the ground, to know 1st of May, £1,000. So when he's now trading and he hits his £1,000, he doesn't need to trade anymore because he's hit the goal for the day. So you need to set smaller goals en route to the bigger goal. So can somebody else put a figure in the chat box for me so I want to do another calculation for you guys. It doesn't need to be big. It can be anything. It doesn't need to be 20K. It can be anything. But I just want someone else to put a figure in the chat box so I can do the calculation, right? But JD knows that from the 1st of May, that week alone, he needs to make 5K. Okay, fantastic. So Dami said £1,000, right? So Dami has decided that that he or she, I don't know, Dami's a unisex name, that they're going to make £1,000 in the month of May, right? So we do £1,000 divided by 20. The reason why we do 20 because we only trade Monday to Friday, and it's like, 4 weeks, right? Divide by 20. So you need to make £50 a day. £50 a day. So in a week, you need to make £250. So now, Dami, when like I said, when the month of May comes, you know what you're doing. You know that I need to make £50 today. So then that's how, we have obviously the compensation plan, which is, not compensation plan, I'm thinking residuals. We've got the trading plan, which is great, yeah. But one thing I've learned from, I think it's not Jalen, it's the other guy, basically one of our billionaire mentors, is that you don't just, so don't just say, I want to make 5K in the month of May, I want to make £1,000 in the month of May. Actually tie it into a bill, or tie it into something that you actually want to do with that money. That's what you really want to do, right? So, if I don't make, yeah. Okay, so tie it into something that you actually want to buy at the end of the month. So at the end of the month, I want to, maybe JD wants to, put that 50K and 20K towards, his next, maybe he's looking to buy a house or whatever. And, he's looking to buy a house in the next, 5 months, and he wants to put 100K down or whatever. Yeah. So I want you to not just say, I want to make, thank you, Ray Rice. Yes, Ray Rice. Thank you. So don't just say, oh, I want to make, 20K. I want to make 1K, like when it's not tied to anything, it's just money. It's just money. But when you tie it to something that almost stirs up an emotion within you, like I've got this bill coming up and, the bill's like £200 or the bill's like £500, I'm going to make that money in the month of May so that I can take it out. I can take that money out and then I can pay for it. It's a different feeling. You see, guys, this trading thing, it becomes real when you make the money and you can take it out and use it to pay for something. It then shows you the power of being able to really multiply and grow your money. So I want you to, don't just say, I want to make £1,000. That's great, but what do you want to use that money towards? I've got a lovely young lady that joined my team, and it's her birthday towards the end of next month. So I said, listen, make a certain amount of money so that you can, buy a nice dress, buy a nice bag, buy a whole outfit. So we're going to sit down and we're going to look at what the cost of all of that is. But one thing also you need to be mindful of, your goal has to be realistic. You say when you're setting a SMART goal, the R stands for realistic, yeah? There's no point saying, I'm coming into Academy today and I'm going to make $1 million tomorrow. That is not realistic, yeah? And that's not even responsible trading. So JD can say he wants to make 20K. Because, he's already at that level, right? But for someone to say, I want to come and make £1,000, that's just £50 a day. That is something that's realistic, because you don't want to set yourself up to fail before you've even started. See, goals must stretch you Your goals must stretch you, but they have to be realistic. They have to be able to stretch you enough, but not be unrealistic, where it's like, how can you come in today and make $1 million tomorrow from and you've only got £180 in your trading account. You've only got £200 in your trading account. Yeah. So it must be realistic, but it must stretch you. So guys, for those of you who have written that down. So first of all, it was to write down, okay, how much do you want to make and why do you want to make that money? Why? What do you want to do with that money at the end of the month? Is it to give it to your mum? Like, is it to give it to somebody? Is it to, be able to, I don't know, give more offering to your church? Like, what is the purpose of making that money? When you give money purpose, it's different. It's less about just making the money, but it's attached to something that means something to you. Yeah. And it can be, right now, it can be something, even if it's superficial, like I want to get a new bag, like that's fine, because it's nice to treat yourself, right? It's nice to be able to look like, to pamper yourself, take yourself out, go to a spa with the money that you made from your trading account. And when you think about it, when you withdraw that money and you're able to spend it, it means then that you didn't have to touch your salary. You didn't have to touch, your savings. Like, guys, I'm trying to get you to see that this money that you make in your trading account, like, it literally can be your bank account. Like, literally, it can be your bank account, right? So, write the goal, write why you want to achieve it, and then break it down. You cannot execute a goal that has not been broken down. You see, like I said, when I pull up to a car park where I know I've only got an hour, I already start dividing up that hour. 20 minutes here, 20 minutes there, 20 minutes here, or 30 minutes here, 30 minutes there. And I'm realistic. If I know that I'm maybe going into a clothes shop, I don't know, like Zara or whatever, I know the queues are always long. So I'm going to be like, okay, I'm going to be in Zara for maybe 30 minutes of my time. And then I'm going to have 30 minutes left. What can I do? So I'm intentional. If I see somebody while I'm walking from shop to shop, I probably won't have time to talk to them because I'm like, I've got to get my car out. I've got to get my car out. I've only got 20 minutes left, and otherwise I'm going to get a fine or whatever it is. So then I don't stop and start talking to somebody. I'll be like, hey, you good? I'll catch up with you later, yeah? Because I'm not going to get distracted, because I'm focused. I have a goal I'm trying to achieve. And if whatever happens along the way doesn't align with where I'm going, you are a distraction. So that's the same mindset I want you to have when it comes to, you've set a goal for the month of May. This is how much you said you want to make. Anything that's going to distract you and not allow you to make that money for the month of May, you need to cut it off. It's the honest truth. You need to cut it off because it's a distraction. You have to be so committed to your goals where you are sold out. Like, this goal is going to happen by fire, by force. For those who are Nigerian, you know what that means. By fire, by force. This goal is going to happen. Like, you have to set goals that are non-negotiable. The reason why you guys are not achieving some of your goals is because you set them and you're like, oh, well, if it doesn't happen in this time, oh, well, first of all, you didn't set the time to begin with. And then you're like, if it happens this year or next year, it's fine. No, your goals must get to a point where they're non-negotiable. Like, this has to happen. I have to make £1,000 this month. And your why is what's going to make it even more important. Your why is going to cause you to not be lazy. Your why is going to cause you to watch that extra video. So yes, we know you can make that £1,000 through copy trading, but we also know that if you learn Cash Trap within this academy, you can actually make more money by yourself, maybe, outside of the set classes. So you might be here thinking, because again, I probably can't deal with this right now because I know my time is coming to a close, but we have to look at excuses. Now, some of you might be thinking, oh yeah, okay, great. I'm going to make £1,000, which means I need to make £50 a day. Yeah. However, oh, I can't jump onto Millie's session. I can't jump into the graph session. I can't jump onto, we start making excuses to then justify our lack of commitment to our goal. We start making excuses to justify our lack of commitment to our goal. See, when you start making excuses, you don't give yourself the opportunity to find another way. You don't give yourself another opportunity to find another option. There's always another way. But when you make that excuse, oh, I don't have time to jump into the afternoon sessions. Okay, what about the morning session? Oh, that's early. I can't wake up for Matthew Tyer's session at 4 a.m. Well, then you ain't serious. I'm sorry. You obviously don't want to make that £1,000. You obviously don't want to give your mum that money. You obviously don't want to buy that house. Like when people talk like that, I don't need to know. I don't need to ask you, are you serious or not? What comes out of your mouth, your behavior and your words will always reveal how serious you are about the thing that you want to achieve. You know, I remember when I was doing this academy, you didn't have to wake me up at 4 o'clock to make money. I was serious. I came hungry. I said, if it's 4 o'clock, I'm awake. I'm awake. If it's 2 o'clock, I'm awake. Whatever I need to do, I'm there. Because I didn't come in to play. I came in not even to make money. I came in to create generational wealth. I came in to create wealth that my children won't ever have to worry again. Like, so I didn't come in to make £1,000, to make 20K. I came in to become financially free. So when you come in that sort of mindset, if it's 4 o'clock, I have to wake up. It's 4 o'clock, I have to wake up. If it's 11 o'clock, I need to stay awake till it's 11 o'clock. That's why you see some of us are plugged in 24 hours, because this is not a joke. Our goals are non-negotiable. Our purposes and our destinies are tied in to this vehicle that God has blessed us with. So I don't have it. I don't make excuses. Right now, I've got 2 children. I had to get them ready before this session so that I could jump on and be a part of this amazing, amazing motivational session that we're running here. I could have been like to Katrina, oh, I've got children, I can't do it. You know, and even, I'm going to be honest, I did say, oh, the times, can we choose another time? So I didn't say I couldn't do it, I just said, what about the times? And Katrina then made everything happen. She's like, okay, do it this time. And I showed up. Because what's important to me in life is impact. If I say that I'm about impacting people and an opportunity comes for me to impact and I've made an excuse, which to me could be valid, then that means I'm not really serious about impact. So there's always another way. There's always another way. Okay, you can't make any of the sessions for whatever reason. Learn Cash Trap. Learn Cash Trap. Something that might take somebody 7 days to learn it in 2 days. Learn it in 24 hours. Because Cash Trap could be the only thing that will allow you to be able to trade then, because you can't jump on the sessions. Or reach out to your team leader. Hey, is there any way at all? Like when you tell them, listen, I've got this goal and I'm so serious about it and I don't want to quit, I don't want to give up. Like, can I maybe do a 20-minute session with you at 11 o'clock in the night? And that's the only time I come back from work, but I'm so serious. Like when you tell your leaders that you are serious and just asking them for help, you think they won't bend over backwards to help you. You think they won't bend over backwards to make a sacrifice, to make sure that you end up winning. But when your leaders are asking you, how's it going? Oh, well, I'm too busy. Then we're too busy to help you. That's the honest truth. I'll keep it real. If you're too busy, we're too busy to help you. But when you show up and you're serious and you're committed and you've set a goal that by the end of May, you must have £1,000 in your trading account by fire, by force, you will find that help will come left, right, and center because you have, oh my love. You will find that you will achieve that goal. Let me see how I sound like that. This is mentioned. Fantastic, guys. So please, I'm gonna round up now, yeah? But set the goal. How much do you want to make? And that's just for the trading. I didn't even talk about residuals, right? I didn't even talk about residuals, but again, like what rank do you want to achieve by the end of May? What rank do you want to hit? Is it P600? Is it P1K? Is it P2, like P2000? What is it? And again, break down how many people, what rank are you at now? What rank are you trying to get to? And then how many people do you need to enroll between now and then? How many people do you need to bring into your team, either yourself or collectively, between now and then? You know, if it's, okay, you're currently P150 and you need to go P600, guys, do that in 2 days, okay? So a 30-day goal is too far for between P150 and P600, yeah? And one thing I want you guys to realize is that when you set goals, do not set goals so far in advance. Let me tell you guys, I wrote my 3rd book. I just realized it's you, God bless you. Years ago, I wrote my 3rd book in 6 days, yeah? In 6 days, I wrote I'm an author of 3 books, right? So I wrote my 3rd book in 6 days. And I was working and writing my book at the same time, right? And you know what, and the reason why I had to write it in 6 days was because I literally was planning an event. I was planning an event in 21 days. Guys, if you know anything about me, I don't set long deadlines. Like, no. Set the deadline, and then push yourself to get it done. So I had an event that was happening in 21 days. And I wanted to write a 2nd book, right? I just thought of it, let me just write a 2nd book for this event. So I literally got to work. 6 days, the book was done. The reason why I had to write it in 6 days was because after 6 days, I had to send it off to the designer. Then, before I even sent it off to the designer, I had to get it proofread. Then after I got it proofread, I had to send it off to the designer. Then after I sent it off to the designer and we go back and forth, then I have to send it off to the printers. So I had 21 days to get the whole process done. Now, this is the power of having a time-bound goal. You see, 21 days, that goal, it was non-negotiable. I said to myself, I'm getting it done. And then I was specific with what I needed to do every single day to ensure that by the 21st day, the book was in my hand. By the 21st day, not just one book, I had 1,000 books printed in my hand, okay? So that meant that day, when day one came, I wasn't scratching my head thinking, oh, what am I doing today? No, I'm writing the first chapter. Second day, I'm writing the second chapter. Third day, I'm writing the third chapter. You know, like I was driven by a bigger goal, which means that I had to have smaller goals that I need to be hitting daily. You guys want to be hitting goals like every 6 months or something like that. No. Every day you need to be hitting a goal. Every day you need to be setting a goal, because it means that you're growing. It means that you're doing something new. You know, it means that you're working towards something. And I will round up, guys. I have a problem talking too much, all right? So, but literally, because it was a 21-day goal, I couldn't get distracted. So when I came back from work, I wasn't hanging out with my friends. Like, I was there writing. And you know why I was writing that book? Because the book was going to be a tool that was going to change lives, a tool that was going to help the people that were coming to the event. I knew that they took away that book, it would help them to get to another level in their life. And it was around goal setting, because I'm a goal coach, right? So it was around goal setting. It was around how to level up financially. It was around how to network effectively so that you can then, you know, grow your network, and which means you can grow your net worth. Like, it was a book that had gems in it that I knew was going to change their life. And the reason why I was even able to write that book, let me even go back a bit, was because I just come back from a 3-day conference in America. I was like 21, 22 at this age, right? I had paid my own money to go to a conference, me and my friend, to go to a conference in America that was actually to do with success. You know, we flew on went on a plane, went in a hotel. You know, we paid a lot of money. You guys, you know, $250 is nothing, you know, for information that could change your life. We paid a lot of money to go to America. When I went to that conference, it changed my life. I then came back and I was able to sit and write a book for 6 days straight based on the information that I had received. So when we say to you guys, turn up to things like this, turn up to trainings, like turn up to motivational talks, whatever it is, it's because there's information that you can receive that can literally change the trajectory of your whole entire life. You see, if you don't get the information, you can never go to another level, because it requires you learning something new so that you can do something new. It requires you learning something new so that you can do something new. You can't do something new with the same information that you had yesterday. You can't do something new with the same information you had a year ago. You have to acquire new information that will allow you to get to another level. That's why you join this academy, so that you can get new information to cause you to become a 6-figure, 7-figure, 8-figure trader. So guys, like, life is about positioning yourself for success. And then when you get the information, take action. I have shown you today in a very, very quick example, the purpose of setting deadlines to your goals, the importance of setting deadlines to your goals. Write the goal, say why you want to achieve it, break it down to bite-sized pieces. So Monday, I need to do this. Tuesday, I need to do this. Wednesday, I need to do this. Thursday, I need to do this. Friday, I need to do this. And then stop making excuses. Always find a way to make it happen. Always find a way to make it happen. You know, oh, I have to go be in bed by 10 so that I can be awake by 5 o'clock. So I've got to go to work. You know, if you can't sacrifice an hour of sleep, I'm going to tell you again, you're not serious. If you cannot sacrifice an hour of sleep for something that could potentially change your whole entire life and a life of generations to come, you're not serious. So for the month of May, even these next few days we have, I want you to really get into beast mode. And you know what? We call it beast mode, but I think everybody should live like this. Like, you should have goals that you're working towards. You should have goals that are not set in 2 years, 3 years from now. For those of you who want to buy your first property this year, buy when? When do you want to buy your property? This academy right here, it can make you so much money that goal of buying a property in the next 5 years, it doesn't need to be so far away. You can be like, in the next 12 months, I'm going to buy a property. What does that then mean? It means that I need to then save a certain amount every month. What does that mean? It means I'm going to be trading every single day. It means I'm going to be team building. Guys, if you want to grow quick in this business, I tell you, you want to trade and you want to team build. You want to trade and you want to impact lives. If you want to know more about how to impact lives through this academy, please reach out to your team leader. Because guys, there's serious money to be made. Not only can you become a 6-figure, 7-figure trader, not only can you become a multiple 6-figure earner, you can also start buying property. You can also then have more money to invest into the cryptocurrencies. Like, guys, please set goals, attach them to something that's worthwhile. Break it down to what you want to, like, what you need to do every single day, and then hold yourself accountable. Hold yourself accountable. See, that's the key thing. When you can't hold yourself accountable, that means it's not going to happen. Yo, I know I said I'm going to make £50 a day, but there's no but. The moment you hear yourself saying but, say fix up, knock your head. As Africans, knock your head, fix up. There ain't no but. It's going to get done. It's going to get done. It's going to get done. So guys, I want you just to start, go into your day with that mindset where I'm here to win. I'm here to make it happen. If it's going to happen, it's down to me. If it's going to happen, it's down to me. So guys, we're just going to say a few affirmations very, very, very quickly, and then I'm going to let you guys go. All right. So I want you to say after me, I'm so happy and grateful now that I am rich and I am wealthy. I'm so happy and grateful now that I am rich and I am wealthy. I'm so happy and I'm so grateful now that money flows to me and through me. I'm so happy and grateful now that money flows through me and to me. I'm so happy and grateful now that I am going all in with my goals this month and next month. I'm so happy and grateful now that I am achieving my goals even quicker than a time that I set. I'm so happy and grateful now that I am healthy. I'm so happy and grateful now that I am a blessing to everyone around me. I'm so happy and grateful now that I am full of joy and peace. And I'm so happy and grateful now for I Am Academy. Thank you so much, guys. Enjoy the rest of your day. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. Take care, guys. God bless you all. Have an amazing day. This is a day that the Lord has made. We shall rejoice and be glad in it. Guys, you have a reason to smile. You have a reason to be happy. You have a reason to have a leap in your step because you are part of I Am Academy. And in 6 months from now, 12 months from now, even 30 days from now, if you plug in, your life will be unrecognizable. Your life will be unrecognizable, guys. So let me go before I take the rest of your morning. But God bless you all, and I will see you next week with another morning motivation. Take care. Bye-bye.